Morning. So I did kind of want my pregnancy vlogs to be all of me looking like great, but pregnancy isn't all about kind of glowing and having nice outfits on. And I guess this week has just been a pretty hard one. I'm 30 weeks now, and I think I've just gone under is the only way I can kind of keep thinking about it in my head, like not in a really dramatic way, but I'm just trying to do so much, and I think I've kind of been almost wearing my like ability to do so much as like a bit of a kind of like badge of honour. Like I'm working, obviously, like a lot of people, you don't finish second to pregnant, so I'm working for another until beginning of December, and that's been busy. 30 weeks pregnant, got the 2 boys, Freddie's back at school, he's in year 2, there's just tons of stuff to remember about school, and Finn's gone into the big room at nursery. We started potty training him, just loads of personal stuff going on, just the usual stuff that you've also got to deal with, and I've just been kind of on this kind of treadmill, I guess, just not slowed down at all. Because I kind of feel like the stuff that people want me to miss out on, it's like on the weekends I'll lie down, have an afternoon, so well, I kind of want to spend the time with my kids. The stuff I want to miss out on is the stuff you're not allowed to miss out on, like work, or just the stuff you actually want to just say, sorry, I just need to kind of stop. So then yesterday I ended up in hospital, which is the first time, and this is my 3rd pregnancy that I've ever been to hospital, like for issues. So I was stupid because I told the nanny, don't bother coming in the morning, I'm going to do the school run and the nursery drop. Like, this is what I mean, like, why am I thinking that? It's because Finn had a watching morning at nursery, so I thought, there's no point out coming, I'll do it all, realising that involves running up and down the stairs 25 million times, doing both their breakfasts. My husband leaves before, like he leaves at like 7ish, getting them both dressed, potty training, walked Freddie to school, it was raining, he went in, walked to nursery, and just had this weird kind of stumble, just kind of like lost my feet, and I sat and had a glass of water there, and I literally burst into tears. I was just feeling like the whole morning this lump had been in my throat. So poor Finn, I just sat in the nursery toilets just crying, and Finn was like, Mummy, crying. I was like, I'm okay, I'm just being silly, just Mummy being silly. And he was really loving and caring, but I knew something wasn't right, and I had this kind of, started to get this pain at the top of my bump. So I watched his watching morning, he didn't do anything, he just wouldn't join in, probably because he'd just seen his mum bawling her eyes out. And then I came home and I rested and worked from home, and then I called the hospital expecting them to say, don't be silly, just stay at home, and they were like, okay, come in, which then like really, like, I couldn't stop crying again because I thought, what if something is wrong? When I got there, I went to the day assessment unit, and they did a sample of my urine, and the first thing she said was, there's 2 abnormalities in your urine. Like, I'm really not very scientific, but something about white cells maybe. She thought could be an infection, and also something beginning with a K that meant she said, you're not eating and drinking enough. I think probably not drinking enough water when I'm at work during the day. So I realise when I get home from work, sometimes I'm like guzzling water, really thirsty. So I was monitored for about 20 minutes, so that was nice to hear the baby's heartbeat. And I had some blood tests, so the result of which is I'm going back in today for a scan. They're going to do a growth scan. I think the thing is that I went for my 28-week checkup a couple of weeks ago, and I was measuring normal in terms of size, like about 29 centimetres or something, and they measured me yesterday, so I was 35 centimetres. I was like, if I've grown 6 centimetres in 2 weeks, that's probably why I've just been feeling so exhausted and dizzy. So we'll see what they say about that. But the main thing I just feel like is, I've just been going full guns blazing and almost having this mentality of this pregnancy isn't going to stop me, and that's such a stupid mentality to have, like this pregnancy should stop me. Of course it should, that's the whole bloody point, is to slow down, like start moving over into the slow lane and just go at my own pace. There's no kind of like glory in, you know, still working, still doing everything with the kids, still doing these big days out. And I know it is, of course, great to do all that stuff if you're feeling up to it, but it's also good just to sometimes go, I'm not doing that. And as sad as that makes me, because the stuff I'm not going to be able to do is the big days out with the boys and things, and just really use my weekends to rest. I just have to start saying, like, even things like my husband putting them to bed last night, I almost get kind of like jealous, which is stupid, because of course he can put them to bed. He came home early from work to help me out, put them to bed and everything. So yeah, I've sort of been forced over into the hard shoulder, and I'll just stay here this week, and I am going to work from home, just check my emails and do some bits, and then they're going to call me from the hospital and I will go in for a scan, and I will put some makeup on. But for now, I've eaten 2 croissants in bed and I've had a cup of coffee, so this is where I'll be for a while.